Let's go with Mr. Legal Mindset. He's got an update for us on the Mr. Idiot Vitaly. Criminal act's still going on, I guess. Let's see what happened.
This this update here. Now this one is really cool. It's with Secretary Rumula, and this was a pretty good interview. I think it was with ANC. So I've got a translation for this. So let me pull this up, and I'm gonna try to do this live. I may scuff it bad, but I'm gonna try to translate this
Tagalog?
live. So let's go with this. This was done by the news. I believe this is actually really recent. So we're gonna try to go and do this live.
The
Thank you for contributing the
Philippines.
translation. Here,
Philippines
I really
language.
appreciate those that gave me the translation. Maybe one of these days I should just have a Tagalog speaker like live with me, so they can just do live translation instead of me reading. But thank you guys for helping me with translation. It's really awesome. Okay.
Lumabas sa video nung binabasahan siya ng Miranda rights, nagkikiss pa siya, nagfa-flying kiss. So clearly, it's for
Okay, so let me do the little translation there. She said, it seems in the videos when he is being read as Miranda rights that he's doing a flying kiss. So clearly it's for his YouTube to get more views, but what happens to him now? So
his YouTube, no? To get
to
more
his fans
views.
or something, or
But
to the
what happens
camera.
to him now?
Kasi nangyayari dati, tuwing ginaganyan siya sa ibang bansa, i-deport lang siya.
Oo.
I-deport siya, so tapos na. So,
that sounds
mission
like
done.
deport.
Bye-bye Philippines. Kala niya, gano'n na lang.
He says bye-bye Philippines or bye Canada or whatever.
Ganun na lang, ginago mo mga Pilipino, tas ganun na lang.
Oo.
Oh, can I do
So
that?
napag-decision na namin, kakasuhan namin.
Tama. So pwede ba siya?
Okay, so what the secretary there, by the way, that's the secretary on the right, on the left. What he said is, by the way, yes, he is actually pretty swole. The secretary is pretty jacked. I think he could beat up Vitaly. But what the secretary said there is, because of what happened before in other countries he visited, if he just gets deported, then mission done.
Oh, so he already knows about certain circumstances in the other countries he's been doing. Wow, he's actually been reading. He's been doing his research.
Bye Philippines. He thinks he's okay. So of course.
Oh shit, dude, he's actually. Dude, this guy has been actually researching. Oh, dude, I think Vitaly's actually fucked. Because if he finds out the information of that one incident of him getting on drugs and beating up that one lady for like absolutely no reason, he might be fucked.
We didn't agree. Does he think it's only goodbye? He says gagao,
and then he started beating
word,
up
like,
on
this
fucking.
Is a note from my translator.
I guess
gagao
pedophiles.
is a foul word.
It's
like
hard to say if they
jerk.
were pedophiles or not, because the way Vitaly did it sometimes was not really with the police.
So we decided to file.
So it was hard to say if it was for show or it was actually getting
his
the
cases
fucking
now, I think
dude.
there are 5 cases
like,
filed.
Ah.
All of them are
five.
The dude's playing
cases
fucking fire, dude.
Already filed. Oh, by the way, she did ask the question before he responded. She asked the question, so can he go to prison because of what he did? And his answer was, so I think there's 5 cases filed, right? So just make sure that you guys understand that.
So there's 5 different cases filed
upon rules
because
of the
of
Bureau
what
of
he's been doing.
Immigration. If he is an undesirable alien, the Bureau of Immigration has a right to detain him in the process of his hearing.
So pwede siyang magdusa sa kulungan. Hindi siya makaka-vlog, 'di ba? Wala
Yes.
So she said, so it means he will suffer inside prison and he will not be able to vlog. He will not try vlogging again.
Labas, di na niya yan uulitin.
He has no access to a cell phone. He has an access only to a cell phone to contact family or attorney. He's not allowed to vlog about anything which goes on inside the detention
So he has
facility.
like one of those old school phones where you can only call on it. It's like one of those prepaid phones.
At 70 pesos
right,
a
not
day.
a smartphone.
Did you guys catch that? Did you guys catch that little bit right there? 3 meals, 70 pesos a
Yeah.
day.
That's for all 3 meals. He will get special treatment. He will live in a common cell, walang air conditioner. Basta kulong siya habang naghi-hearing siya. And I think that hearing the civil trial, I don't know, it's civil criminal, maybe it's criminal, it will maybe last 2 to 3 years. Then the minimum charge, I think, will be 5 years per guilty verdict.
Okay, let
Oh,
me
shit,
say that
he's
because
gonna
there's a
get
little
fucked
Tagalog in
for
there, so I
5
want to
years
clear it up
possible.
and like give you guys that because this is massive. Like, and I
Yeah, this
have
is
this on a
huge.
PowerPoint slide to reinforce it because this is the bombshell of today. Okay, let me read this clearly. He has no access to a cell phone. He only has access to contact his family or attorney. He is not allowed to vlog anything which goes inside the detention facility. He will live on the national stipend of 3 meals at 70 pesos a day. That's all for 3 meals. He will not get special treatment. No air conditioner. No air conditioner. He is inside prison while his hearing is ongoing. And I think, and he debates whether it's civil or criminal. It really doesn't matter. But he says, regardless of civil or criminal, it will be 2 to 3 years until his hearing is done. That's not
Wow.
sentencing.
Yeah.
That's the trial. His trial will not be over for 2 to 3 years. We'll talk more about that later.
Holy shit.
But that is
That's gonna be
amazing.
interesting.
And he says the minimum charge, the mandatory minimum, will be 5 years per guilty verdict.
Also, he has what did it is 5 different charges or 5 different complaints? So it's gonna be interesting what kind of complaints they're gonna be.
The minimum.
Because we don't know
Cooked.
exactly what he did. We know that
Cooked.
he
Guys,
was
I'm
getting
in
paid
Thailand right
doing
now, which is
whatever
very
he was
similar.
doing over
Last
there.
year, actually, during this time, I was also in Manila.
He was
I
doing
had an apartment in
gambling,
BGC
which
as well.
you can't
And
do
it
in
is hot. It
in
is
Philippines,
really
I
hot. I had to wear a
believe.
suit today, and I completely sweated.
So
And
it's
I was
like, I
mostly
don't-
from cab to
I'm
AC,
pretty
but even
yeah,
being
because
outside,
he's
like
I
very
think
similar
he's
weather,
got
it
sponsored
is
by
hot.
Kick
It is
and
really
by
hot.
Steak.
Without
So it's like,
AC,
yeah,
that is really
you
rough.
can't be
I'm
doing
just
that
gonna
in
say,
Thai
it is
or
rough.
Philippines.
You're cooking. You are cooking. So she will reinsert here in Tagalog after. So he's detained for 2 to 3 years. Let's continue.
He could get like
pwede
public
siyang
nuisance. Well,
nakadetain
he was
ng
they were
2 to 3
telling he was
years.
saying that he was
For the
like a
hearing pa
public
lang yan.
nuisance in
Oo,
some
he-
Oh, he's saying
senses, so they
just
could
for the hearing. So
could
he's
get that.
reinforcing this. So she
Yeah, just for the
clarifies
hearing,
and he
2 to 3
reasserts,
fucking
yeah, that's
years.
just the hearing. Have fun with that. Right, so that is how big of a
Yeah,
point that is.
fuck.
It had to be clarified that he's going to
Dude,
sit
your ass
for
is
2 to
gonna
3
get
years just for
slammed.
the trial. Glorious.
Hearing pa lang yun. Pero so it means it's clear he will not be deported just like that.
Decision not to have him
Oh no,
deported.
they're gonna
Ito,
rake him over the
after
coals first.
Matapos mong pagkatuwaan, niloloko mo na Pilipino, pinagkakatawa mo pa Pilipino, pinapahiya mo Pilipino, pinagkakitaan mo pa Pilipino. Tapos babay na lang? Walang ganoon, di ba? Fair is fair.
Okay, so what he said there was, oh no, not just like that. We made a conscious decision not to have him deported. After he made fun, jokes, shamed, and make money off Filipinos and then tried to say goodbye, nothing like that. Fair is fair. Solid. Listen, saying this is just fair play, fair is fair.
He's gonna get his ass slammed.
I'm seriously, I'm having a drink tonight. This is maybe pop some champagne or something like that, because this is absolutely one of the best things I could hear for stopping nuisance streaming in Asia. And here's the best thing. They know that, like, yeah, Chad Ramul over here. They know that they're not just doing this for the Philippines. They know they're doing this for Asia. Let me play this here quick.
And not only that, he may just move to another Asian country and do the same thing.
Yeah,
Right,
exactly.
for this,
Well,
so
I
they-
mean,
So they know. So
well, I mean, you keep fucking stacking these things up. People are gonna know internationally, right? Because you guys are doing almost federal crime. Well, in these, I would suspect in these countries we would liken them to federal crimes. So good luck.
So look what he just said there. Look what he just
Because
said.
you're
I'm gonna
not a
say- I'm gonna
citizen
play
of the
that back one more
country,
time.
right?
Right?
You're a
Play that back
guest.
one more time.
That he may just move to another Asian country and do the
That's
same
right.
thing, right?
That's
For
right.
his content.
See, they know. They know. Look at the Philippines is on this. And this is why I think the Philippines is different, because they're paying attention to these English language creators and they know that they're going to do this. They know, and the government official knows. This is why he's screwed. And this is what we need to get in Japan. We need to get this in Korea. We need to get this all over the world with people
yeah,
on
he's
the
cooked.
same level as the Philippines that understand their psyche, that understand how they're going to go. They're just going to go and do it elsewhere. So if you don't
Yeah.
stop them there, they're going to do it elsewhere. So
Right.
the Philippines is really protecting other countries from Vitaly and people like Vitaly by doing this. There's no someone mentioned in the chat, there's no language barrier. They understand what they're saying, they understand what they're doing. So they get them and they know we got to stop this. And it's exactly the right thing. That's exactly what I've been saying. They're saying it. We're all on the same page here, which is glorious. It is so happy for me to know that. It's difficult in Japan and in Korea to sometimes understand whether the government officials get it, whether they really get it, or whether they're just kind of getting it, right? Whether there's some lost in translation. There's no lost in translation here. These people absolutely 100% get it, and they know that they've got to stop these people and draw a line, and they're doing that, which to me, that just makes me the happiest man in the world to hear that. And like, as an expat, as somebody who loves the Philippines, loves Southeast Asia, loves Asia in general, it's the best for this whole region. It really is, to keep this guy and others like him behind bars. It's a huge example.
Okay, so that's one, that's clear. So I want to move on now to another issue, which is, you said you're leaving for Washington, D.C.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna stop there because the next was about DC, right? So we're not doing the rest of his like political tour, but that's the relevant part. That is absolutely
Yeah, I mean,
the amazing
yeah,
thing about
Vitaly
this.
has gone around the world and fucked around a lot. He's gotten away in some countries, but yeah, I don't think the Asian countries are gonna fucking let him get away now. This is gonna be interesting, man. 2 to 3 years just for the hearing, and then he has like what 5 different accounts probably. So he might, so in each of those accounts, he might get fucked up to 5 years each. Holy shit! Oh, oh, dude, he's getting raked over the fucking goals, man. Man. We got another Johnny Somali. Honestly, this isn't even... Vitaly is the first person to fucking do all the fucking bullshit, right, all this bullshit, prank stuff. Because he started this back in, like, what, 2015? I want to... Probably a little bit before that, too. Because he made it... before he made it big. And then after a while, he started to do more crazier stuff, and then that one incident with the lady, when he got fucking broomed out or drugged out and fucking beat up that lady. Yeah, I mean, yep. But yeah. It's just Vitaly didn't get fucked over because he was doing it in America a lot more than doing it to other countries. Anyways, well, now he's fucked. Good riddance. Good riddance. Cops are gonna slap him up real fast. Alright, anyways. There we go from Mr. Illegal Mindset. Take a look, give us a subscribe, like, follow, yeah.